Okay, good morning. Happy Sunday. It's officially spring day today. Today is the March 20th, 2022. So it's officially spring here in New York. And it's a beautiful weather also. So you guys, today I actually thought I just came back from the grocery store and I actually wanted to do a video to talk about how to read your food labels. I couldn't do it there because it was so noisy and the background music. So I wanted to carry you guys along, but I couldn't do that because I'm still new on YouTube. I need to go learn the technicalities involved. Okay, so bear with me. So I actually wanted to talk to you guys about how to read your food labels. So when I'm talking about this, I'm actually trying to teach you how to check if what you're buying is healthy. You don't just go into a supermarket or into a store and pick up what you want to buy because it's colorful or because you like it or because somebody talked about it. You have to choose wisely and you need to be patient and disciplined, especially if you're going into the store with your kids. So I do that a lot with my kids. I know they love a lot of stuff that I don't like, that I feel are not healthy, but I still let them pick some of those, but I try to educate them on the food label so that they can, limit or choose in moderation, okay, for them. But for us adults or for people who already have chronic conditions that they're managing, you really need to be very vigilant, checking the food labels, reading it when you pick up stuff. Okay, so you really need to be patient while you do that. So there are two things. It's either you're going to a farmer's market to get your fresh vegetables, organic fresh vegetables, then you're blessed. Like back in Africa, I know we go to the market and we buy from the market women, or we go to the farm. When I grew up, we used to go with my mom to the farm to pick carrots, vegetables, fresh vegetable right from the farm. So now a lot of stuff has happened, a lot of civilizations. And believe me, some people think that's luxury, like going into big supermarkets, buying processed food. You see people posting, oh, sitting, picking up packaged and processed food, which is not healthy. So I want you to choose wisely, especially as you get to the age, like I said, 25, 30, your body begins to speak to you. So your body has a way of fixing itself or healing itself, especially with food. So now you have to be very cognizant of what you put in your mouth. Okay, so I'm going to make it very simple, and if you have questions, you can always ask me through my Instagram page so that I can know how to help you guys. So I'm going to make it very simple. So we're going to start from when you go into a store to pick up healthy food, okay? Look for first option, healthy, fresh vegetables, not in packs. Okay, so like this. This is fresh. You don't need to read any label on this. This is fresh. You don't need to read any label on this. Okay, so this is good. All right, just go home, wash it, and prepare it as you want it. And then I'm going to start with vegetables. Okay, so this is very good. So the reason why I'm starting with vegetables so that I can show you the label. So when you pick up a food produce or whatever you pick up from the store that is edible, always go here at the back. Sometimes it is hidden, like hidden somewhere here, especially if it's a very unhealthy food option. You find out that the food label is not visible, it's not boldly written. It's gonna be hidden somewhere down. Sometimes it's under a flap this way. So if you see such food produce like this, that you have to pull up the flap to read the nutrition facts, then you should get suspicious. Okay, so when you pick up your food produce, look at this. So what I do first is I look at the sugar. So like most food has sugar, like natural sugar, but always look for where it says included or added sugar. It's usually at the bottom here. included or added sugar. Always go here. So this is 0. So you know everybody knows vegetable is healthy. So here is 0. And then another red flag, always look at the sodium content here. So for this sodium, vegetable is 65 milligrams. So for every healthy adult, you need about 3,000 milligrams of sodium every day. But if you have like a high blood pressure, heart issues, you need 1,500 milligrams daily. So if you are able to consume this alone a day, you already got so now serving size, which can be confusing for people. So serving size, 3 cups of this vegetable contains 65 milligrams, and this whole bag is 3 cups of vegetables. This is 3 cups of vegetables here. So if you consume the whole bag, you're getting about 65 milligrams of sodium, which is not bad. And also look at here, saturated fat. That's another red flag for vegetables, 0. Always look at trans fats, saturated fat, which are the bad fat. Okay, this is 0, this is 0. So especially if you're on a weight loss journey, you have chronic conditions that you're managing like diabetes, hypertension, cholesterol issues, heart failure, so you need to always pay attention to this nutrition fact page. Okay, so this is for vegetable, very easy. And then the next thing you should do, they have somewhere, I don't know if this has it. I'm gonna show you somewhere else. I don't think this has it. So always read this. It says no preservatives. Okay, so this is for vegetables. So I'm gonna talk about milk. So in my house, we have, because of my kids, they need the calcium, the vitamin D, so I buy them whole milk. This is what we use in the house. This is our best in the house, whole milk. My kids love this, so I buy this for the kids. I don't use it because I'm trying to watch my weight. So, but I use this also. So this is 1%. I go for this, or I go for the low non-fat. So I use this, but like I said, everything is in moderation. Portion control. So let's start with what my kids like. So for this, let's compare. So it says this is whole milk, okay? Organic whole milk. So here it says include added sugar. Did you see that? 0. This is the one my kids use here. It says added sugar, 0. Okay? And sodium is 105 gram, which is good. Saturated fat, which is why I don't use this. Saturated fat is 23%. That's a lot. But for kids, they need it. As long as they are not obese or overweight, this is a good option for kids. Okay, and a cup, remember, a cup is what has it. So if you're drinking more than a cup, you're gonna be getting more saturated fat. So this is a cup, not the whole pack. Okay, a cup is, which is 240 mils, contains this 105 milligram of sodium. Cholesterol is 25 milligram, which is 8%, which is okay. So talking more about adults that I have as my audience. So this, I use 1%. Some people go for 0%. If you like that, beautiful. I go for this because I don't drink it every day, maybe once in 2 weeks. So now if you look at this, it also says included sugar, 0. I love going to this included sugar because believe me, everybody, you have to be very careful how much sugar you consume, especially if you are on a weight loss journey or you have other chronic conditions. Always look at included sugar. Always go down below here, 0%. If you're able to pick that, that's very beautiful. And then let's go to saturated fat. Here is 8% for 1%, which is not bad. Remember, for this, that is whole milk, saturated fat is 23%. That's for 1 cup. So if you're gonna get 1 cup, you're getting about, and also beautiful, trans fat is 0%. That's for the 1% whole milk. Okay. And what else do I need to show you? Cholesterol, 8%. Sorry, 5%. So this is my go-to milk. I'm not advertising for any company, but I just want to be transparent and help you guys understand this better. So always go read the labels. I also wanted to do a snack. Like, if you love snacks, I know I don't eat a lot of snacks, but my kids love snacks. So this is one that my son picked up from the store. He picked like 2, and I said go back and read, and then that way they're able to make, you know, healthy options. You start teaching them from when they're young. So he picked this one, which I agreed to pay for. So this I have, so you go back to included sugar. This is what I asked them to always look at. Included sugar, 0%. Okay, sodium is a little bit high, 290 gram for him. So he's getting serving size of 1 ounce. That's about 37. This is, I don't want to show the front of this. So about 37 sticks. So the snack looks like this. 37 sticks of this. Not the whole pack contains 290 milligram of sodium. So if you're an adult and say you have high blood pressure, you can actually have this, but make sure 290 milligram. Remember, if you have high blood pressure, you're not supposed to be getting more than 1500 milligram of sodium in a day. So say you start off the day with this pack, and you want to have, if you like snacking, you go for this. 37 sticks of this contains 290. That's, let's say, 300 milligram, which means you're left with about so 15 minus, so you're left with about, is it 800? No, 15 minus 800. So you're left with 700 milligrams. So which means if you have to eat like your lunch or your dinner, make sure you're taking into consideration the sodium you're having, just to make sure you have your blood pressure under control. So if you have blood pressure, you can snack on food, okay, but make sure you're reading the sodium content. Okay, each time you pick up a pack, go straight to the sodium. If you have high blood pressure, cholesterol, look here, this is cholesterol 0%. So it's a very healthy option for someone who has blood pressure or cholesterol issues. And look at again, the trans fat is 0. The saturated fat is 4%. So this is actually a very good snack for people who have chronic conditions. So having chronic conditions doesn't mean that you cannot snack, okay? And this actually has no synthetic color. Remember, I told you guys there's something else you need to check. Like, you go down here, it's gonna say ingredient. You see where they have like flavors, preservatives. So make sure you're reading. A lot of the ingredients for healthy food options are actually with like herbs, spices. So what I don't like for me is when I see colors. Like, I try to look at the kind of colors or preservatives. For me, I don't go for that, okay? So be careful what you put into your mouth. Like they say, garbage in, garbage out. So I'm gonna make this video short. It's already 14 minutes. So if you have any other questions about how to read food labels, let me know, okay? I'm gonna be ending in here and getting ready for church. Do enjoy your spring, or wherever you are. Enjoy and have a blessed week. Bye bye.